Hello everybody. Thank you for joining me and thank you for all of your recent patience with streams. I have been trying to get a solution that works to keep the internet running for my stream. So knock on all of the wood that I can reach around me. We're gonna see if I'm in a little more stable place now. Welcome in YouTube viewers. Twitch viewers, VOD watchers, one and all. Space Monkey, congrats on getting the first redeem today, and thank you for your 41-month resub. That is crazy that it has been so long, and thank you for all of your support. So, if this is the first time you are catching this series, this is the Fallout 4 Collector Run. We are playing as a scavenger. We are playing with a limited HUD and on survival difficulty and trying to collect all of the retro collectibles in the game. That is magazines, bobbleheads, holotape games, signed playing cards, and anything else we can think of along the way. If you are new to the series, you will find a linked comment with the entire playlist so you can enjoy it from the beginning and any videos we have made from the series. Let's go ahead and get settled in, but thank you once again for joining me. I'm glad to be back. Tag, thank you for joining me in knocking on some wood. You gotta do it. All right, here we go. Mod organizer time. Let's get going. I might have to mess with my color balance on my camera. I'm looking quite pale. I am quite pale, but the problem is that I'm looking quite pale. Oh, let me get my camera back on. There we go. Made that mistake before. Yes, okay, so I was in the middle of the mass fusion building. We had just grabbed the strength bobblehead last time I played when my internet died, so I made an exit save here. We are going to, I don't know how you pronounce this place, Fanil Hall? There is a... I forget what it is, but there's a magazine there we're gonna try to go grab. We'll have some mutants on the way. I have been editing this series into videos as well. I've been editing the Project Zomboid video. So we've got a lot of stuff on the horizon. I would like to think Project Zomboid will be out mid next week. And I want to go pretty heavy on wrapping up the Fallout 4 Collector series, this one, so that I can make the video of it here pretty soon. Just occurred to you that you also have no idea how that hall is pronounced as well. Any locals chime in. Somebody watching my video, you're watching my video 3 years from now and you're like, this is how you pronounce it. Now's your moment to shine. Not now, but 3 years from now. All right, so to get there, quick reminder to myself how to get there. So that's Good Neighbor. The hall is, I want to say around the corner. No, it's up the stairs. You got the little ghouls. I think this is it. Ooh, I'm out of reloads for this gun. Okay. I probably shouldn't just be blasting 223, but speaking of, here's 223. don't think there's anything at this bookstore, but we're going to find out. I mean, a bookstore would be a good place to search for magazines. Also might have some overdue books, which we do need. And also, if we happen to find anything containing oil, that tends to be what we're real low on. I always think Mama Murphy's going to be sitting right here in this chair because of frost. She's there in frost? Yes, indeed. Greetings, Wheezy. How you doing? Good to have you.
Greetings, friend.
Hope you're well. Despite your many hours in the game, you have almost zero mod experience with this game. I have probably streamed almost as many hours of Frost as I have all the rest of my Fallout 4 playthroughs combined. I do want to go back and do it again, though, because I haven't really done it where there was a good record of it for the YouTube and stuff for long term, and some people have asked me about doing a playthrough. I don't think it'll be next. I've got some other playthroughs I'm excited about first. Just got off work for the week. That's a good feeling. We're just, we're continuing along here with the collector, and we're going to go get some bobbleheads at or a magazine at the hall with the super mutants. All right, so I wonder if there's a different weapon we should be using right now based on ammo that we have. Probably pick it back up when you get in front of your PC and not your phone. No worries. You know what? The rolling block rifle has style. Style's not going to keep us alive, but it's going to keep us looking good. You've learned something truly evil. What's that? Your favorite restaurant in Atlanta delivers and it's close enough to you to send it your way. That is a very nice but dangerous luxury. Oh, I think he ducked. Oh, I was too hasty on that one. What perks do I have now? I haven't caught up in a while. So I haven't been streaming much because of internet issues. But it's mostly, you know, the same rifleman, armorer, lone wanderer, locksmith. We're trying to take pretty normal, grounded perks. I've taken Scrapper recently, which has been nice for upgrading our weapons. But nothing too crazy. We're trying not to take some of these more magical feeling perks. Got a good perk setup? Thank you. Oh, he just went in the hall. Okay. Hey, Dilly, good to see you. Hope you're well. Looking good. Yeah, it's not a bad setup for what we're doing here. Chris the Key, good to see you. Had a walk in a milkshake, so you're doing great, I bet. Ooh, that's a missile. Okay, as far as I know, Missile Guy could still be out here. Nice. Level 24. What do we got? You know what? I might go ahead and take Scrapper 2. It's that or Sneak 4. Scrapper 2 for now. I was wrong about the police carbine. It's not 223. It is 556. Have I changed how any of the perks work, or have I kept the perks largely vanilla? So most of my mods, as far as I know, all the gameplay is vanilla. I have changed some added some guns, added the munitions mod to add more ammo types. I've added immersive animations, which changes gameplay slightly. So like if I want to go ahead and eat something, what do I have here to eat? Like if I want to eat a roasted Mirelurk meat in combat, now I have to... Don't make a liar of me. There we go. I have to actually do the eating animation or drinking the Nuka-Cola or whatever. But other than that, I've tried to keep the gameplay changes minimal and immersion focused. Ooh, 308. Largely combat and aesthetic changes. Yeah, basically. I do wonder, I need to check this Colt Delta Elite mod to make sure it hasn't rebalanced the 10mm pistol, because it does feel like the 10mm is kind of overshadowing everything, and I know the base game 10mm is powerful, but I mean, I don't think I've come across another weapon as powerful as the 10mm. So I don't know if I'm just forgetting how broken it is, or if the Colt Delta Elite mod might have bumped up the damage to compensate for the lower magazine capacity. How's the pad looking in Diamond City? It could use some decoration, but we've got, last count, I think we've got about 42 magazines and about 7 bobbleheads, so we are on our way. Hell yeah, Micah, that is a good roll. All right. Who's there? Base game 10mm is crazy, but unless you have a bunch of levels in Gunslinger, it shouldn't be a big hitter. I mean, I do have a bunch of levels in Gunslinger, but I mean, let's just take a look at this. So 168 damage feels suspect. Considering, what's a non-modded gun? I don't have any non-modded guns to compare it to. But, like this shotgun is 177. The hunting carbine, which is 308, is 127. So, I'm thinking I might not have read the mod description carefully enough, and it might have made the 10mm a little overpowered. So if I can find a 9mm, like if I can find a nice Browning high power, I might switch to that. I have been using, I mean, even this 12.7mm pistol is 86 damage. So that's why I just feel like the 10mm, I let a balance change slip by me. 5 levels of Gunslinger, 50% from Adrenaline, and 2 times from the Crusader of Adam perk. gets to around 160 a shot, so that has to be a mod. Yeah, that does suck because it might have made some of the run a little easier. You know, but this is more of a roleplay and a fun run than, I mean, it's not like I'm submitting this anywhere for consideration. How's my health? Ooh, 78. Okay, let's try to slip a stim pack real quick and a purified water. Sawed-off hunting shotgun. What's the legendary effect? The final shot in the magazine deals twice the normal damage. I wonder if there's a super shorty mod for this. Like, only holds 2 or 3 rounds in the magazine. Would that be worth it? You know, we're gonna take it. I'm gonna investigate if there's something I can do to make it kind of crazy powerful, like play around with the meta a little bit.
I can smell you out there.
Seems like it has potential for funsies at the least. Yeah, I mean, I have this one already. Only big problem with this one is it's got an 8-round magazine tube, and bullet counted reload does not seem to be working with it appropriately. So every time I reload out of habit, I have to reload 8 shells.
I hear something no fun today. What is it?
God, they must be above me. I hear them walking around.
Noises. A noise.
A noise.
Must have been nothing.
Like accidentally interacting with the chair in this game. Yep. Oh. Oh boy, I almost... Oh, you know what? I can't walk over that. What's it set off, though? I'll take a free grenade.
Whole heckin' years.
Borealis, how you doing? Thank you for resubscribing. Looks like 6 months in advance as well. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. You crit every Tim you get chaired in Fallout 4. It's such a minor inconvenience, too. What's that? Any super mutants in the bathroom? We got a cap stash. I saw you. Nope. Got very lucky on that one. Specific chair in the vault you use to help you no-hit the rad roaches, and when you go to loot them, there's always a risk of getting chaired. Alright, time to reload 8 rounds. Boreal has been playing Fallout 4 on the Switch too and having so much fun. Being very selective about what you take and what guns you use. Very nice. Putting your own parameters on a playthrough is definitely a great way to extend the enjoyment. Yeah, it just came to Switch too. Get blasted, nerd. No, where? Who? What? Must have been through the ceiling there. Fallout 4 Switch 2 no-hit runs. I think it was Nurbit just did a "Can I beat Fallout 4 before the Switch 2's battery dies" video. It runs so good on Switch 2, I'm surprised, but happy for you. Alright, so here's the thing. We gotta step into some kind of open area where we can be seen from above. How's my 308 ammo doing? I got 108 rounds, that'll do. Love those weird challenges. Switch before the battery dies, before the laptop battery dies. Yeah. Can I get all achievements and still refund my game on Steam? Which don't do that to indie developers, but like, you know, big AAA games, they can tank it. It's just good advertising for them, if nothing else. Ooh. You're just tanking this. I mean, lore accurate super mutant, but wow. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe I'm shooting something that's not him and it's making the blood effect, but I'm not actually making impact. Got a hold of a small handgun in-game that looks like James Bond's small silver gun. Oh, probably the Deliverer. Yeah, the Deliverer is one of the peak base game weapons. The gun customization is a lot of fun. It really is kind of a refinement when you think about it from like Skyrim's weapon enhancing system. Are you bugged? This one doesn't have a health bar. I don't know if I can kill this one. Wait, this might be a good time for the exploding 22. Hey, what's up, Henry? Good to see you in a new spot. So I haven't moved, but I've been having some internet issues. So I had to get some stuff resolved to it. So far, knock on wood, it's stable, but might not be bugged. Think the hitboxes for meat bags are pretty bad. But when I VATS him, shouldn't I see his health? Maybe it's because I have the HUD off. I mean, he is taking limb damage. Ah, there we go. Yeah, Borealis, my Ethernet still seems cooked, but, so the deal is my access point is downstairs in the garage. My office is upstairs. This is a new house that I'm renting, but they didn't run any Ethernet cables to the second floor. So I've been using my ISP's Wi-Fi extenders and running that upstairs, and then I Ethernet out of that to my PC. So that's just been having issues where my internet drops to 0 for no reason. They found an Ethernet point and terminated it downstairs, so I have an extender a little closer that's hardlined to the access point, and I'm just using Wi-Fi off of that. I may have to run a 50-foot Ethernet cable all the way through my house, pinning it to the baseboards, and run it up the stairs to the office. But we're going to give Wi-Fi streaming a try. I'm very old school, where anything that needs this kind of connectivity, I very much believe it should be hardwired, but we're going to try Wi-Fi for a moment. Oh, you're right, those meat bag hitboxes are terrible. Bethesda collision meshes in general are something else. Also, Powerline AV adapters. Yeah, that's another thing I'm looking into. That and Mocha to do Ethernet over coax. What if I trained moles to run Ethernet through the walls? I think that would violate my lease agreement.
What was that? Here's playing tricks on me.
You ran a 100-footer. Yeah, it may just be worth it. So much of what I do revolves around having good internet access. Sometimes you gotta prioritize things in life. Your lease has a don't train moles clause. It legitimately has a no unauthorized animals clause. Like, I'm technically not even allowed to dog sit for somebody.
Hello, stupid noise.
Get some authorized moles. Why does that sound like a spy euphemism? Like, this right here, this is an authorized mole. Man in a suit shows up. I want to see your mole authorization, or I ain't answering no questions.
What? No fight today.
A scoped police pistol. Doesn't do incredible damage, but it's another ammo type I can use. Am I in Fallon's? No, I am in, none of us know how to pronounce it. I am in the Fanil Hall. Ooh, flip lighter, that's oil. Look up a tool called a fish tape. Okay, I'll look it up, but if it actually has to go through the walls, I'm not going to be able to do it. Just looked up the pronunciation and you hate it? Alright, hit us with it. It's pronounced like Daniel with an F. No, you're lying. It's not Faneuil Hall. No, they wouldn't do that to us. Hey, I'm going to the Faneuil. Need anything? Have I checked out anything on Crimson Desert? I haven't, I keep hearing the buzz about it, but I haven't really looked into it. I don't know if it's the kind of thing that I would really like because it's kind of an open world thing like Kenshi, or not. I'm not sure, but... Damn, Daniel. Damn, Faneuil, back at it with the white fans. Ooh, 5.56 rounds. Who's there? 12.7 rounds. I don't need no 4.10. What do you think I'm doing out here busting clays? Heard the reviews are mid for Crimson Desert, but you rarely listen to reviews anyways. Like to see yourself with a demo or something first. Yeah, I feel like that's the kind of game that I am going to need time to check out if I do get into it. And to be honest with you, I've got so much going on with Kenshi and Fallout, and I still have to play Resident Evil Requiem. I got yourself Red Dead Redemption 1 and Schedule 1 in the Steam sale. Very nice. Ooh! Gun has some thump to it, doesn't it? I love that about it. I feel like the base game weapons are too tame. Like, if you're shooting a 308 battle rifle indoors, it should bark. So I really like the weapon mods from this team. May have to do some inventory management. Lightweight fiberglass combat armor left leg. What do I have on my left leg? Lightweight reinforced combat armor. Oh, so this is just literally one better. Oh, it's slightly heavier, but that's worth it still. Thinking about running a snub-nose revolver build. Gonna go with like a Nick Valentine detective sort of thing. Alright, I am not tempting fate today, so we're gonna tap the mattress for a save real quick. I am both tired and parched. Life is pain. Get the ballistic weave trench coat. Very cool. If you like to do mods, there are some really cool modded revolvers. Like, let me see if I still have the police pistol. Oh, great. It's a Radstorm. Yeah, like this one's got a scope, but this police pistol is a super cool snub nose. Probably should limit my exposure out here. Oh yeah, this is the Gilded Grasshopper. Oh, it has weight? That's maybe not good. Have the immersive animated framework? Yeah, I really like it. Drop some of these Nuka-Colas. I don't use the regular ones too often. Yeah, okay, I gotta go back in and scout for the magazine. I know it's here somewhere. I wonder if Good Neighbor has access to clean water somewhere. Love the Radstorms in 4. One of your earliest New Vegas mod experiences was using Nevada Skies. Yeah. I haven't used it before, but I've seen some playthroughs with it. Tend to favor the old school guns. IRL 2 revolvers with moon clips and lever actions are the most fun for plinking. I'm not a fan of shooting lever actions. They're kind of hard to shoot from a bench or laying down. Maybe in a 22 or something they're nice, but like 30-30 I find it just kicks too hard for what it delivers. But we all have our taste. Okay, magazine. I'm trying to remember. Oh, there was an elevator. Maybe I got to take the elevator. You know where it's supposed to be? I'll take a look around. But I appreciate you offering. Oh, do I still have El Diablo? Yeah, that's what I should be using. The elevator was this way. Agree with them not being so fun and prone. Mostly use it in those cowboy action shooting events. Gotcha. Yeah, my when I was doing competitions, it was always like IPSC, IDPA, precision rifle, things like that. NRA small bore. Never really did the cowboy action, but I get it. Mixed Sauce, how you doing? Good to see you. Plenty of pre-war money here. Now, if I were a magazine, I would be both educational and fun. No, but where would I be physically? And once again, none of these are overdue books. You're useless to me. Alright, Wheezy, if you're still here, hit me up with it. Give me a general location for the magazine. I'll see if I can walk it in. The way the super mutant died, his rifle fell like it was in the display case here. Attic level, okay. Did a bit of biathlon training. That's the one where you ski downhill and then shoot, right? The monkeys? Yeah, I definitely like to dispatch the monkeys. All right, so this is what I'm assuming to be the attic. Too far. Near the doorway. Ah, here it is. Perfect, perfect. Thank you. We're gonna tap that save real quick. Okay, let's see about a rest stop at Good Neighbor. You know what, that's, wait, which one is the entrance? I mean, they'll both get me out of here, but... So yeah, if all goes well, I'm going to try to get in a good number of streams next week. I may try to make up the Reanimal co-op with Commercial. We're going to try off stream and see if we can stay connected, because that was our problem last time, is the game was disconnecting us every 5 minutes. Aside from that, I want to play a lot of Fallout next week, because I plan to have the Project Zomboid video done, the one that I hired a voice actor for, sometime next week. And then Fallout will be next on the list in terms of series to turn into videos. And then Kenshi. So if I can get the Fallout playthrough done, that will give me some breathing room to play Requiem while I'm editing Fallout and Kenshi's Weakest Warrior. Love Fallout streams? Me too. I love this game. Sometimes when I'm editing the Fallout VODs, I'm like, man, I just want to go live and play Fallout. Didn't I hire the guy who voiced a AAA Mario? I did. Ryan Stewart. He did a great job. Focus, Eb. Didn't completely research the biathlon rules before you started, found a secluded spot, and was practicing shots. Wow, Ski. You were living some kind of action thriller. It took him a second. Yeah, bye, Hancock. Alright, if I were going to be a source of fresh water in Good Neighbor, maybe I'd be in the third rail?
You need to join a crew. I hear Bobby No-Nose is looking.
I think we got a couple magazines and bobbleheads and stuff in here. Let's check the reference. Okay, there's one that I need the memory den for. There is one in the third rail, Another Live and Love.
As newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Ah, here it is. More companion stuff. All right, now question is, you got somewhere to fill my water bottles?
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty.
I don't think I have ever taken McCready as a companion.
Deliver a message.
In case you forgot. forgot. I left the gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock?
I scarred from being called a Mungo in 3. No, I actually quite enjoyed that performance.
Don't want a war with good neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
I don't know why I thought McCready was in a bar in Diamond City, but now I know where he is. He will come back into play later because he gatekeeps one magazine that we need. Sounds like Clancy Brown. I almost said Dan Clancy. Dan Clancy Brown, CEO of Twitch.
Running from something?
Okay, can I complain about Fallout 4 for a minute? This is supposed to be a realized society, and there's no running water in the bar. There's nowhere I can, like, drink from a sink or, like, fill up a bottle. Hell, I would pay to do it. Recurring Bethesda issue. I know, and yet I get myself disappointed time and time again. Alright, what else do we got? Robco Fun, also in Dangerous Minds. Ah, we got 2 Live and Love, so the other one's probably the Hotel Rexford. Yep, there it is. Hey, maybe the hotel's got running water.
Are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
Here we go. Oh, is this Laika, the space dog? Another useless companion magazine.
Maybe if you stop using focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using
My mistake.
Like, look, they don't even let you drink out of the toilets anymore. Where have we gone as a society, Todd? I want my toilet water, Todd. Get annoyed at Diamond City so you don't mind at all. Don't mind the idea of Diamond City. You think it's really cool. Just think they should be doing a lot more with the space, growing more in the rafters, that kind of thing. Exactly. And what Borealis said as well. Like, they really love the image that things just got scraped back together after the bombs dropped and never became a functioning society again. They're always just like barely hanging on. No semblance of organization. Let's cook some meat. Ooh, I can make some noodle cups. Noodle cups are great because they use a dirty water, only one dirty water, and they satisfy one level of thirst without irradiating you, if I understand correctly. So they're kind of one of the most efficient ways to use dirty water in a safe way.
Doofface walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Cash or trade? Let's get started.
So here's a 44, a caravan carbine that's got a decent magazine on it. If I didn't already have my 44 handgun, that would be worth considering. Increase wearer's movement speed by 10%. So what's my left leg again? What's my age again? Ah, okay, it's the lightweight fiberglass combat armor left. The destroyer's left leg might... That might actually be a good upgrade. Then I'll have 2 pieces that are increasing my movement speed by 10%. Here we come, 21% increase buff. Left leg, right? Yeah, left leg. We apparently don't need all this 223 ammo. It's 556 I need. Become Uma Musume, more speed. Oh, you can sell the Gilded Grasshopper. Wait, no, that needs to go in my collection. We are keeping that. Let me just sell these 141 stacks of pre-war money. Yeah, I got stacks on stacks on stacks. Am I still carrying like 20 pounds of Stimpaks? No, 4 pounds. Okay, that's better. Can I answer a question for you? I can sure try. What you got, Wheezy? We'll hold on to this riot pistol and break it down. Yeah, that'll be a good thing to do. No, I actually want to keep the 22. Okay. Am I going to try running with power armor? Not really this playthrough. But there is... without saying too much, there is a playthrough I have coming up where power armor will be a big part of it. Actually, maybe a couple playthroughs. See the tags for my channel, and there's one CFS. Don't think I've seen that one before. Chronic fatigue syndrome. I put it in there with narcolepsy, just you know, just in case somebody's got questions or something, but also just to, you know, kind of set the understanding that sometimes I may be more fatigued than other times. 556 rounds, 45 at 4 caps each is 180. That's worth it. Get some 44 Magnum rounds. Knowing that the 10mm is so busted, I am going to try to avoid it a little bit. And then if we can get anything with some oil... One of the side effects of Fibro, they are very closely related, depending on who you ask. That's a lot of money for one oil. That, on the other hand, is exactly what I need. Since when do rad scorpion stingers give nuclear material? I thought they gave acid, but maybe that's blood bug or stingwing components. Since always, I guess I always overlooked them. Carrying too much and can't run. Now, how did that happen? Oh, no, I'm good. Okay. Okay, so it comes with some upgrades already. With some cloth and leather, I could, there's probably a lot I could do when I think about it. Bumping some of these up to deep pocketed would be a good start. See what I can get for cloth and leather. Wait, why am I now... Oh, 271 out of 265. Because I took off my pocketed, I think. All right, we have a ad break real quick on Twitch. So before I start doing any of this stuff, we're just going to go ahead and take our break real quick. Some clips of the channel will play, as well as some ads, both on the Twitch and the YouTube. Thank you for dealing with those. They do help increase channel visibility and support the channel financially. So I'll be back in just a moment. It's good to be back here with you all. Thank you. You can probably tell from my death counter, Frost is no joke either. No, you know what? We're gonna run up his heating bills while we're in here. Flush the toilet a bunch too. Guy will never understand why his utilities are so high after today. It's kind of cute. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna do it. I hope you're all happy. The only reward I got from doing this is the boost in self-confidence. And that's probably more dangerous in Kenshi than anything.
No catch. You let me go, that is all. What do you care about some banner?
Counter-argument. Looking for intel. She may be useful, but she was also fun to explode. You'll both be today's main course if you don't do something. Activate your defense ability. Separate from ally. That's my defense ability? That might be the... That might be the hardest I've ever laughed at a game on here. I thought I was gonna kick him or something. All right, thanks for hanging out. Also, Kitty, welcome in. Good to see you. Get all settled back in. Hey, thank you, Borealis. Let's see, is there something that we can tear down, maybe? If I could make this one pocketed, we should put it on. So yeah, in general, I just need cloth and leather. Drop this for the moment.
Shy now. Chances are we have whatever.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Cash or trade. Let's get started.
I don't know what all I can scrap, but let's try a couple things. We'll see if Scrapper becomes a very valuable perk. All right. 1 leather, 1 steel, 1 leather. Okay, that's not really doing it. We gave it a try, though. Love Glutton, hello, hello. Let's see if we can buy some cloth.
Some good deals. You won't believe what's in the is it food or not section.
Combat armor might give you adhesive, really.
All the supplies, money, or violence can buy.
Alright, so cloth. Oh, you know what? If only I hadn't just gotten rid of 141 pre-war money that is made of cloth. Man, it sure is expensive to buy back money. Well, that'll be a start. Pop it in for a lurk and send love because you have this on your list and still haven't gotten to it ever yet. Hey, I understand. Thanks for saying hello, Love Glutton. Hope you've been well. All right, I wonder if Cleo has a weapon workbench. Yes. So, scrap this down. A pair of mods that lets you use the pre-war money for armor and ammo and a few guns. Oh, cool. What's the snakeskin grip do? Better recoil, AP cost, and hipfire accuracy. Don't think we need another thing with a scope right now, so let's go ahead and we'll just get improved iron sights. Probably doesn't need anything. Why does it weigh 6 pounds? Mucking around with this when I should be using it on something better. Like the grunt, can I get, aluminum and oil. See, that's what I should have done. But that's alright. You know what, though? This, this gun does have incredible recoil. Let's put a muzzle brake on there. That'll be a start. Modern weapons and modern armor aren't on Nexus, though they're offsite. Gotcha. Feel free to put a link to them in the Discord. I don't know that I'm going to use them for upcoming playthroughs, but I'll take a look. Under what category? Drop them in games, please. All right, so we are here. What's nearby? You know what? It's not anything too exciting, but Railroad HQ, Pickman's Gallery, that one is exciting, and Cabot House. That we could clean up a couple of magazines if we go that way. Let's just, after doing all of that, though, let's rent a bed so that we can get a save real quick. Because can you imagine if I died to some random thing after doing all of that inventory management? There should be a thing in survival mode where if you are in like a safe area and you haven't left it and haven't engaged combat and there are no enemies around, you should be able to update a save without a bed.
Before you even start, let's skip to the point. We have...
Here's your caps.
The room is on the top floor. When you come to the hallway, it's the last one.
Oh man, someone...
All of this to hit E and tab real quick. So I am overtired from lack of sleep. Okay. New plan. We are going to sleep for, let's see, that'll be 10 p.m. 18 hours. This is totally normal. You're weird if you think it's weird to sleep for 18 hours. I am both peckish and parched. Oh, gotcha, Wheezy. Well, I appreciate you doing that. Love to sleep for 18 hours. You need the rest. Bye, Vault Tech Rep. Oh, wait a second. I don't think the railroad lets me in the first time I meet them. Could be a bit of a problem.
Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece.
Be a couple dogs here, I think. Police pistol's probably a good thing to be using right now. Well, we'll go tag the railroad. And then we will blast through Pikmin Gallery for a little bit of fun. Then we'll go into the Cabot House, and that will actually be a good start for us because we will eventually need to get into Parsons, the insane asylum, for... I don't remember if there's a magazine there, but I do believe the Charisma bobblehead is there. There's still somebody around here. Ooh, crispy squirrel bits. Well, who was making all that noise then? Bobblehead and a magazine in Parsons. Okay, so we'll clean up. I think there's like a sniper rifle or something up here in the steeple. It's probably nothing I need. Maybe it's a little bit of free ammo or something. Don't think you've ever gone into the steeple. Yeah, there's lots of little places. Maybe there's not a sniper rifle up here. I'd have sworn there was. Oh, but there is this. If you slide off the edge a little bit, you start to fall. So now we got to go back in the front door. Oh wait, this is the back. We are so zoomy with the movement speed buff. It was almost painful. Lots of things in life are almost painful. Chameleon left arm. Oh! I remember the chameleon actually being more irritating than useful in a lot of ways. Hey, what's up? Thanks for saying hello on YouTube.
Spins.
Mm-hmm. It spins.
So it starts with R?
Right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting.
Not really. I spun a dial a couple times.
Answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
There we go. Who are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery,
I'm a scavenger. You know what? This is the most true line we have ever been given.
I'm just exploring, looking for salvage.
and you just happen to guess the password to the sea. It's clear you're not with me.
I just heard a rumor.
I see. I'm Deacon. Where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow. Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out there.
Yeah, what's he gonna say we've done?
Do we know each other?
I didn't need to meet you to hear about you. You have made waves. You've left a trail of destruction in your wake. Gone places no sane person would go alone.
So you're vouching for him?
Yes, trust me. He's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger.
He didn't say any specific thing that I've done.
I have my reasons.
All right. If we're going to be dealing with you, I need...
Yeah.
Good. The...
Uh-huh. That sounds like...
Exactly. So we seek to free... I have a question.
Sure. Once...
Well said. Someone with your skills, But right now, and in turn, we can help.
Can't remember how to start the railroad quest line. Oh, you just do this, and then
Mind the reception. When
they let you go on ride along with Deacon.
he gets on the dance floor.
That's a quest.
Your leader was...
Exactly. But it's all good.
Don't worry.
That's what I'm...
Uh-huh.
So Dez wants...
Mhm.
I'm just gonna come...
I'm not sure.
I'll tell you the game.
Right.
I got a job. Then, if you get it...
Sure. Sign me up.
Perfecto.
Uh-huh.
That will get me in the switchboard. So there is a covert ops magazine or whatever it's called in there. Although I think I might be able to get in there by myself at this level. I'm not sure. All right, let's go shoot some raiders at the Pikmin Gallery. Current character is like level 37 and you still haven't done a single quest or advanced the story at all. You have advanced your story. Okay, so the Pikmin Gallery from here, it's like there. What is this building? Oh, the boxing gym. Okay.
Who's there?
Nope. Wow, 2 legendaries, huh? That's either great luck or terrible luck. Oh, am I out of ammo? I am. I'm out of ammo in that gun. I think so, anyway. Yeah. Back up a little. Let this quantum do its job. Mighty 22 LR pistol. 25% more damage. You know what? I gotta take that. Where was the first legendary? Junkie's light 22 LR pistol. What is up with my legendary drops this time around? We have a lot of bottles. I feel like I should try to fill these here. I guess I don't really need aluminum as much. We'll definitely be holding on to some pre-war money from now on, now that I remember how useful they are for armor modifications. Alright, so still trying to remember. The Pikmin Gallery is around here, I think. Also, there might be a scary robot here. Needed aluminum for one of the weapon mods. Yeah, I guess what I was thinking in my head was I don't need to pick up aluminum as much because I can get aluminum from scrapping weapons on site, but I guess an aluminum can is still a good pickup. Peckish. Pikmin Gallery is like one of these, I thought. Hey, that's the church again. Hey, Liz, how you doing? It's going pretty well. Haven't been able to stream as much as I'd like with internet issues, but today has been a good one. Ah, that bright red door. I recognize that. Good throw. Good showing. Hey, thanks, Liz. I appreciate it. We maybe got it worked out enough to be here, so. All the raiders carrying 22s. Well, I got a 44, so that's double your 22.
Catch this Pikmin psycho?
The slippery bastard got away before, but Slab won't leave him in easy after he's
Think you can hide? When you turn up, you're dead. Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you. There you are. Cover, you moron!
Ooh. Okay, that is a head wound. I'm fine, I am okay. Ooh, there's another raider waster in here. That's not great.
Keep your eyes open. I think this asshole's
Ooh, they have the Metro handgun there.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon. No sign of him now. I don't like it. Hey, let's go eat. What the fuck was that? This is bullshit. What the hell was that?
Wow, we got Gauss rifle ammo and 50 MG ammo. We must be at the level where that stuff's starting to get higher in the leveled list integration.
The jet will make you jittery. Guess she was right.
And we got a fusion core in a suitcase. Somebody worked for General Atomics and was taking their work home with them. Somebody was not supposed to be. Oh, you know what? We should collect a calling card. Since we're gathering collectibles, I feel like Pikmin's calling card is one of them. Blood packs are good kind of slower healing items.
Getting shook up over nothing.
Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing. Short 22 PDW, that's a cool one. Alright, I guess it's one more level up the stairs.
Get a grip on yourself.
I'm gonna cross lots of 7.62 ammo now, so that's nice. Oh yeah, I always forget about the trap missile launcher in here. Alright, what can we do here? A little more aluminum, we could get a powerful receiver for El Diablo. Guess I do need aluminum after all. What else can we grab? Is my shotgun as good as it'll go? Yeah, that's advanced. Do I want a side saddle instead of an extended tube? Let's see what more useful things we can do first. Yeah, I don't actually need... Oh, that's right, you can't scrap legendaries. Yeah, I just need more... Need more aluminum everywhere I look. More ammo or quicker reload speed is really the question. Especially when you have to reload the entire capacity every time. Be good if we can find a source of aluminum in here real quick. Oh, I'm still... 287, huh? Oh, that's right. There's this stuff that I could never do anything with. Dusk fan has aluminum? Really? Had no idea. Does it? No. No, it's screws and steel. Alright, new perks here. Ooh, Gun Nut 3, here we go. Perfect, beautiful. Love it, want to see more of it. Could not be better. I don't think there was anything here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, calibrated powerful receiver. Another thing we can do for better recoil. All right, well, that all will be a start. Boy, rocket ship might be aluminum. Wow, look how far I can launch myself with these movement pieces.
I got the door open. Let's go. Thought you could hide?
I actually really enjoy this painting. Now, I know I can't set off the mines because of Sneak 3, but they can still be shot by enemies. And that would be a shame.
Hickman! You can't hide forever, you sick bastard. What the?
Sneak 3 means you don't set off mines. Yeah, no floor-based traps. Ooh, compensated light handmade pistol. That might be better for our situation. Than the scoped one. Ooh, that's a lot of rads. Wow, yeah, the armor that's dropping is way better quality, and the weapons. Oh, but you know what? We are level 25. I bet that's why. I bet there's a cutoff there. Got quite the collection of guns. I sure do. I've modded in such a higher variety than are in the base game that I can't help but pick up a bunch of the cool ones that are new. Which mod is the one that adds the 12.7 pistol? I think it is its own mod. It's, I'm pretty sure it's a degenerate DAC one, like many of the others that I use.
Shit's got ambush all over it. Only a fucking coward hides. Nothing. Used to show it looks that way.
12.7, wouldn't that be like Desert Eagle territory? Yes. Yet 12.7 millimeter is a 50 cal. It is specifically modeled after the 12.7 millimeter pistol from Fallout New Vegas, which itself was, I think, adapted from a 14 millimeter pistol from Fallout, at least Fallout 2, maybe Fallout 1 as well. Oh, hello. Would leave a hole the size of a hubcap. I mean, it's, at that point, it's basically the same size as an old musket ball. Anything I can... Oh, yeah, we can drop these mods. That's a couple pounds. Just found it. There you go. Happy blasting. That's my health. 206 out of 223.
You're a dead man. You can't hide from... What the fuck?
A little late for your friend here, but it's not too late for you.
Just die.
Phone died, then rose again. What did you miss? Some beautiful works of art painted in blood.
Finally got you, Pigman. Thought you could hunt.
Ooh, that hurt. See, I don't want to throw a grenade down there because I don't want to aggro Pikmin. Actually, that might be Pikmin. They're dead. Yep. Powerful combat shotgun. How's that compare? 138. I think mine is better. Yeah, 169. The bobblehead got blown away. I would have missed this. Lockpicking bobblehead, and we gotta look for a magazine. Here it is. +5 poison resistance. And in the reward trunk, we have medics and a mop. Good job, team. Your reward: cleanliness. I have read the story that this character was based on, or rather, Pikmin is a character that shows up in multiple Lovecraft works, but it's been a while since I have. Like, probably 15 years. That's a statement that'll take you right out of your body. Float up to the room and watch yourself become old. I think you already mopped the floor with them, indeed. Alright, Cabot House is nearby. That's a place that we should stop anyway. Probably ghouls around here. Yep. I think I was hitting something that was not the ghoul, because I would have been doing more damage if that was the ghoul taking hits just now. Alright, you all ready to go get lectured about, like, aliens or something? I keep pulling out my gun because I can only see the compass when I'm aiming. Whoa, what killed the Mr. Handy? Excuse me? And the sentry bot? What happened here? I mean, at least there's 6 aluminum I can take, but what? Who did this? Oh, a swarm bot. I didn't think I had automaton spawns enabled yet. Yeah, integrated swarm bot. That's what did it. Wow, you got outbotted, Cabot.
Go away.
Let me in. Edward Deegan at...
Oh, it's you.
The Ottoman, Ottoman? The Ottoman bots. The automaton bots are pretty tough. Yeah, that's why I usually go out of my way to avoid triggering them. Because they like wholly take over the spawns. They become a crazy percentage of random spawns once they're enabled.
Sounds good.
Those Ottoman bots are really tough. You know, I could use an Ottoman bot right here. Just kick my feet up on one.
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Okay, can I... This guy always reminded me of Dolly a little bit.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome. Please, have a seat. Edward. Please,
Okay.
have a seat.
Oh yeah, this is the part where he berates you into having a seat.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for it?
interrupt, Edward. The
Oh, this is an awfully close place to be sitting, Jack.
universe.
Yeah.
Universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most
Is he gonna scoot towards me a little bit?
possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying
We're gonna go to take a drink of bourbon at the same time and our arms are gonna brush a little.
planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern...
That's really interesting.
I'm glad to hear you. My approach. So much. My father. The structure. I've spent my...
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
You've always seen him sit in the chair. Yeah, he's real familiar with me today.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time. Welcome to the family.
He must really like me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Congratulations.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. The job I got. Jack owns a... There's any...
What's the nope, send me on my way message?
Told me keep your shirt on. You should start at Parsons. We think the courier. Check in with Marie. You all set?
Yep, I'll see you soon.
Okay, now this is the stretch where we're going to pass a lot of magazines and bobbleheads on the way. Maybe not bobbleheads, but we're going to pass a lot of pickups on the way to Parsons. Now I also...
Only opens with a key. Would need the key.
Okay, this is not the key that I have. Okay, so I don't actually get... Wait, maybe. Trying to remember where the magazine is.
What is it?
Oh yeah, there's a mini nuke up here. This must be Deegan's bedroom. Okay, yeah, we'll do the thing. Would be great to stop and have a bed somewhere. Can't sleep without his emotional support, fat man mini nuke. Yeah, if I could lock in a save somewhere before we do all this traveling would be really sweet. Let's see. A little bit north of us is Bunker Hill. We could probably get a room there. Oh, but it's the crappy beds that you can't get a full night's sleep on. I forgot about that. Oh, well, I guess we'll have to make do. Hangman's Alley. I don't have anything set up there. And it's like over here, I think. You know what? We can, we'll get a save at Bunker Hill. I can get a full night's sleep at the National Guard training yard. Maybe we can even get some oil and aluminum in Bunker Hill.
Make a move, and I'll end you,
Hey there.
Wastelander.
Hey again. Step right up. Little bit of everything.
I'll take a look, sure.
You'll find something you like.
Don't remember, though, if they have weapon facilities here. By which I mean a weapon workbench. Ooh, a collectible baseball. The collector's gotta have a collectible baseball. Paint can's too heavy to be worth it. I probably will be carrying too much after this. Maybe we can get ahead of that by selling off some stuff. Ooh, 5 adhesive. Very nice. All right, I do recognize that we have an ad here now. But we're just going to be doing some inventory management and stuff for the time being. Minoc, hello. Hope you're well. Oh, I probably don't need to be carrying 24 pounds of 12 gauge ammo. Just if I had to look at one way to slim down my weight, I would say that's probably an excessive amount of 12 gauge ammo. Ooh, and microfusion cells. Oh, I forgot I got a Macbeth script. That's got to go in my collectibles. Is there anything I can buy here to, like, offset? I might have sold more than I can do anything with. That's all right. A little peckish. Oh, yeah, suddenly we've got lots of space for stuff. When I'm a little peckish, I want to eat mutt chops.
Good caps to be made protecting folks.
Proving that if it exists, someone is collecting it. All right. If there's not a weapon workbench here, I know that there is one at the National Guard training yard. We have caravan workers, but who's the caravan?
I haven't seen you before. If you need a doctor, let's get you examined.
I would love some purified water. Also, you should cure me.
Yeah, take a look.
Go over your symptoms.
Feeling sick.
Blood pooling and...
Lucas Miller was there, yep. He might have some leather to be used for armor crafting. Oh, yeah, the pack Brahmin could be Lucas.
No other complaint.
All right.
Excuse me.
Hey, let me take a look at you. See where...
I need some supplies.
I suppose I...
Uh-huh.
Wow, you're useless. Choice purchases are fiber optics, ballistic fiber, nuclear material, bone, concrete, iguana bits, and squirrel bits. That would be a concerning shopping list in a different context. Every liquor, but how about purified water?
Sure. Let's take a look.
I can't promise it'll be cold, but at least the drinks are wet.
Wow, no purified water. Okay, well, I'll take 4 dirty water and I can boil them down, I guess. Alright, now get me a bed.
Only place in town.
All right. Here.
Stockton snores. You've been warned.
And any bottles you cheese fill at the water pumps, that makes sense. Actually, I wonder if we have a water pump here. What do we have? Purified water, what do you know? Do I have any of the Creation Club stuff installed? Never. I have never had a creation installed for Fallout 4. Good call on the water pump. Bunker Hill is frustrating until later in the game. Hello, Blue Elvis. How does it change later in the game? So I do want to hit the National Guard training yard, but I want to look and see what I am missing for magazines in the area. So on the way up, we're not going to directly pass too much. The first opportunity, oh, of course, is Saugus Ironworks. And then we'll have a whole bunch of stuff in the northeast corner of the map. Oh, but also the USS Constitution. Let's see if we can grab the magazine that it holds real quick. Laugh at how lore-wise the water pump still gives purified water instead of dirty water. Yeah, I like how the entire plot of Fallout 3 is struggling to purify water, and then you can just build a water pump. Hello, Raiders! What's up, May Dreaming and friends? May, what were you up to today? Let me know, May, or anybody from May's community. May plays a wonderful variety of games and also does art. Great aesthetic sense over there. Scarlet Hollow, I've been curious about that one. Lots of cool stuff, cool music playing. You've got animal webcams, you've got pixel art, all sorts of stuff, and a super chill environment. So go check out Made Dreaming if any of that sounds good to you. Welcome in. I am Ad Noctum. I'm a variety streamer, but lately I focus on Kenshi, Fallout, and sandbox games. And we're playing Fallout 4 as a collector, so we're trying to collect all the magazines, bobbleheads, video games, and other collectible stuff there is in the game. Also, New Vegas clean water sources are rare, except Lake Mead, but a lot of the buildings have them. Scarlet Hollow has mystery, monsters, romance, all that good stuff. I'm glad you're having a good time with it. Recipes, not the recipes. I will try to get a perfectly preserved pie before the end of the run. Also, May, thank you again for the raid. If you'd like to hang out with us, know that you are always welcome here as long as you'd like to be. But if you got to head out, no worries whatsoever. I know often after a stream you might have to run. So don't feel like you have to stick around, answer any questions, anything like that. But always great to have you. I'm gonna say that I might help so I can run in here and get this magazine.
Depending on what you...
The fair wind halt. The captain requests...
Uh-huh.
It in here. I forget how you actually get into the ship. I think it's this way. For the pie, it requires high luck and inebriation, or you can get the guaranteed one, but that may be a little out of the way for me. Oh, maybe it's through the building. This is one of those things that I did a couple of times when I first played the game, but I don't regularly do. Actually, a ton of content in this game. Exactly, the Nuka World robot junkyard. That is quite a haul from where I am. I remember it's like a plank or something you gotta walk. Still get lost trying to get inside the ship. Okay, so it's not just me.
Beware, soldier. Enemies lie in wait.
So you get the quest from Ironsides, have to go through the ship. Okay, let's... Where is this ship entrance? Oh, is it up through the buildings, maybe? May, if you're still around, have you played Fallout? I feel like there's parts of the Fallout world you'd be very into. Inside the savings and loan. Is this the savings and loan? We're gonna find out if this is the one. Ooh, there's a full bed here. I am tired. We're gonna use this full bed real quick. Building the ship is on, go upstairs. Gotcha. We'll see if I can jump the roofs like an action hero. I think I remember something about that. Oh, that's right. This place can become like a settlement. Well, that was less action hero than I meant it to be. Okay, this is the bank. We go upstairs. Wait, this is feeling more and more familiar. Hey, Cemetery Chick, welcome in. All right, so I'm looking for a magazine that's on, like a table or a shelf somewhere, and then we're just gonna bail.
This is the captain speaking. We're taking on an allied soldier. Clear the berth, disable defenses, make way.
Ooh, I would love that surgical tray. Maybe it's topside. How good is my lockpicking? It's either expert or master. Ooh, what do we have here? Anything good? 50 sniper rifle. Actually, that's pretty terrible damage for a 50. Need master? We'll see if I have master. I feel like I do.
Midshipman, stand down. Stand down, I say. This soldier is a guest on our vessel. Please afford him all appropriate courtesies.
This place is sprawling. Also, I'm standing on something in the air.
Warning on over-identified.
What?
Intruder.
Mr. First Mate, this is the captain. This soldier is no intruder.
Requesting permission to force.
This must be a misunderstanding. You invited me aboard.
No record.
Stand down. That's an order. And for God's sake, use the accent.
I, Captain, standing down.
I was getting ready to blast a robot.
Tis an honor to cruise.
Oh, that's good, Cemetery Chick. I'm glad. I know that can be scary. All right, now show me to your magazine. Which actually means something else aboard a ship. I will take a look at that magazine as well. Okay, I can do this. One magazine. How hard can it be? Mentats. Magazine, magazine, show me the ragazine. I know it's just staring at me. Supposed to be on a table in the captain's quarters. Ah, here it is. Urban camouflage. You don't say. You don't say that this magazine is urban camouflaged. Look. It is well adapted to its natural environment. Oh, hold on, I got stuck on the table. Well, look away.
Excellent.
Urban camouflage. I'd like to think we all learned a lesson from this.
Tis an honor to cruise such a ship. That's
Later, bots.
all is well.
a difficult to see lesson. Sometimes the most important lessons are difficult to see. All right, so on the way up here, we have Saugus Ironworks. Ought to be a workout. We'll head this way. Probably the Grunt will be a really good handgun for that because it has the bonus of knocking damage resistance off. We'll use the hunting carbine until we get there. You said it might blend in, but the fact it was urban camouflage was just funny. I think somebody knew what they were doing with that one. Almost like they planned it. You know what, I did mean to check. I could use both weapon and armor crafting. I didn't think County Crossing would have one. But the National Guard Armory should. Hope the sentry bot isn't still milling around. I hear it. I hear it. All right, so what do we have? We have power armor workbench. Once you get Fallout 4 reinstalled on your game drive and get the creation kit up and running, you can work on the mod we talked about. Yeah, no rush, but it'd be cool to see. Taking these things so I can scrap them down. Ooh, look at that. Very nice. All right, so we've got a calibrated powerful receiver. I can go to advanced. See, the internet is working. Knock on wood so far. Yes, I have been doing that a lot, but I was raised superstitious and have OCD, so yes, I am very careful about not jinxing things. Nice damage on that gun, it is. There's a couple guns we can get, like El Diablo here can go all the way up to advanced receiver. And with even better recoil. I guess there's something I have here that's a quest item that can't be scrapped. I'm guessing it has to do with the nuclear material, maybe? Let's get a compensator going as well. Oh yeah, I've never seen The Big Bang Theory. Now, I will say the grunt could use a suppressor. We might be about out of useful supplies now. Yeah. Anything, ooh, blowtorch, that's some oil. Anything we can do as far as armor mods? Probably, oh yeah, adhesive. Yeah, we used the last of our adhesive. Swapping some things over to deep pocketed would be nice and very, very in line for a scavenger. So we'll just have to find more adhesive as we go. Now, remind me, is there like a little sleeping bag or something in here? No, so I do have to risk... I'm gonna actually put the grunt on number 2. I do have to risk the sentry bot a little bit. Gonna be spending the first week of April in Chicago. Very nice. That should be good weather for it. That's about the time I've been to Chicago before. When I went, it was pretty chilly. A little bit of snow on the ground, but it wasn't too extreme in either direction. Oh boy. This might be, how's my health? This might be jet territory and psycho. Damn. I didn't realize with the immersive animations mod, you have to do the jet before the jet kicks in. I would have stayed behind that cover a little bit longer had I conceptualized that. Okay, I recognize Guar. I don't recognize any of those others. But going to see artists you enjoy is a good time regardless. Oh, and Pussifer Tickets in April, they just released a new album. I've only given it a listen through once or twice. Shed Aquarium. Okay, yeah, I'm not familiar with it. Now I'm going to engage in a very common form of insanity and try the same thing again, expecting different results. Or should I try a different version? If you would please show me your rear. It is imperative that I get a good look at your rear. Did I know there are 2 sets of power armor around here? I did. It kind of seems like he's noticed me, doesn't it? I make distance on him, or is he gonna gain on me? Boom! Now that's what I like to see. I'm gonna get there. There's gonna be a bigger, meaner sentry bot right around the corner. Hey, 5.56 ammo. That's not bad. Alright, so I think I just grabbed a couple of things from in here. So all of these things spawned in the same. I think we made El Diablo advanced, and I gave it a compensator and a comfort grip. Hey, have a good one, Borealis. Thanks for hanging with us. I don't remember if I made another... Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't have enough to give this one a suppressor this time around. Okay, that'll be the next thing if we grab some adhesive. I can do there. Just need adhesive for everything. I also need it for some of the deep pocketed gear that I can get. Need 4 frag grenades. I mean, I shouldn't turn down 4 frag grenades, but... And, this... Which building is the one that has the full beds in it? The recruitment office, right? Oh, you go through from the recruitment office to the other. But then where does that come out? There's got to be... What? Ah. Don't scare me like that, combat music. Yeah, the barracks. That's where the beds are. Okay, that's Revere. Memories coming back to me. Gutsy. Or maybe an Assaultron. Some type of robot that would shred me. Up there by the APC. I have a feeling you know what you're gonna spend later tonight doing. Doc Weathers.
Out there. Good thing.
Could use some supply.
I got loads of stuff.
All right, let's see what you got for me. You got some purified water. I'll take. I don't really know that there's a whole lot else I need from you. Something spooked that rad stag. Ah, Gutsy. There it is. Usually save all the chems and sell them to him or Carla. Won't sell them to Cricket. She doesn't need any more chems. You know, I've been saying I'm okay on scoped weapons, but actually I don't have that many scoped weapons. With the forged, you kind of want to be able to control the engagement distance a little. Hello? Am I shooting the tires? That's not good. Okay, 83 XP tells me that frag might have been pretty effective. That's my health. 136. no! I think I'm gonna die. What? Why is the forged attacking the Brahmin? Bro, that's not cool. Oh no, I shot the Brahmin. Where is my target discipline?
I'm gonna be sick.
Guess some of these just explode. It's been so long since I've dealt with automaton enemies. I must have just come too close to the intersection. Because for a while I had taken care specifically to not spawn them in. I started this, they started this with me. I was just walking. Well, I was shooting at the forged, but still. Stoner Fuzz, welcome in. Well, I'm guessing they're not gonna let me use a bed. Oh, they will let me use a bed. I have lethargy. I started this with the forge, still don't know why he was taking a sledgehammer to Brahmin. You got me. The best voice on Twitch? Where? I need to go follow. I have for my number one again. Ah, the explosive 22. The humble explosive 22. Okay, so as usual, tomorrow and Sunday are going to be Kenshi days. We are maybe approaching the end of our weakest warrior in Kenshi run. Good God, you're tanky. Oh, hi. Wonder if the slog has a bed I can tap real quick. I will inspect every bed. See if there is one unowned. If I really feel it, I could always go back to the little farm. I forget what it's called, and drop a save there. You know what? I think there's beds inside before the big confrontation. Finch Farm, that's the one. Ah, there's even a bed right here for a quick little save. Getting a good night's rest and your last meal of beans before the showdown at high noon. Oh, good. They have an eye wash station for when my eyes get burned out of my skull by flamethrowers. Did I just shoot that Molotov out of the air? I hope so. I'm gonna have to edit or watch that back in editing and see. Hey, Brian, what's up, Raiders? You might be just in time to see me die violently. Brian, what were you up to today? Welcome in. Let's go ahead and pause it up here. Bobster, welcome in. And Rain, Katri, and Traneth, welcome in. Good to have you all. Let's see what Brian was playing today. Brian is a variety streamer and Souls challenge runner, although, as I understand, maybe changing up content a little bit from challenge and speedrunning. Deathless Rando League in Elden Ring, that's right, you have been doing that. So Brian is another chill place you can hang out on Twitch, be accepted, and enjoy some challenge runs if you're into Souls games as well as variety RPG content. Brian is a longtime friend of the channel and comes highly recommended. Brian, if you'd like to share anything about yourself, feel free to. And welcome in friends. Lord Mark, good to have you. I'm Ad Noctum. I'm a variety streamer. I stream on both Twitch and YouTube, and I take my streams, a lot of them, and make them into YouTube videos. I like to tell unique, fun stories with games, so I like open world RPGs and sandbox games and things like that, where we can set up interesting gameplay stories for ourselves, like this one, where we are trying to collect all of the retro collectibles in Fallout 4, magazines, bobbleheads, holotape games, World Series baseball bat, all sorts of collectibles, and just preserve them for the future to enjoy, because physical media supremacy. Brian, by the way, if you gotta head out, no worries whatsoever, but if you want to hang around, feel free to. You're a huge fan of the Fallout franchise, but couldn't really get into Fallout 4. Two things ruined it for you right at the start: the early access gameplay to power armor and the settlement mechanics. Should you give it another try? You love New Vegas. From somebody who was a really big fan of New Vegas from release, the story in Fallout 4 is probably going to disappoint you. But I would recommend you play Fallout 4 in survival mode and try to come up with your own goals and challenges, and just ignore the main story and see all of the care that's put into the world outside of the main story and the random roads you wander and the locations you scavenge. You might be able to get into it better that way. That's how I tend to play. Brian pretty much covered it. Do a lot of Souls challenges and have an inclusive space, or at least try your best to. Was about to take a break from Elden Ring, and then you got invited to this league. Also, humble brag, sitting top 10 out of over 200 players. Well, Brian, you have put in the hours. I have watched you grind Elden Ring challenges and strategy. So, you know, you deserve it. You deserve to be climbing up there and also having a good time. That's the most important part. You treat 4 like a more modern 3, just ignoring the story for the most part and wandering the roads. Yeah, the story part that most people enjoy is Far Harbor. Most Fallout fans say that Far Harbor is the closest to sort of the New Vegas and classic Fallout writing. I really enjoy Fallout 4 for the survival gameplay and the scavenging loop. I'm not somebody who mods a ton out of my Fallout 4 except guns. Fallout 4 guns suck. They're ugly, they don't make sense, they're not fun, but I don't do a ton of crazy mods other than replacing a lot of the weapons. And Katri, welcome in, good to have you. Survival mode would be perfect. Yeah, give it a try. I dismissed 4's story, but you have to admit the story of Far Harbor caught you off guard with how good it was. Yeah, it feels like Far Harbor is the first part of the Fallout 4 story that has something to say about something. There's like actual philosophical quandaries and, you know, right of sovereignty and self-determination, the very nature of the self. All of this stuff is brought up in Far Harbor. Fallout 4's story, the main quest, is just so weak in comparison. Yeah, we're gonna take Sneak 4. Hey, Zartrin, welcome in. Good to see you.
It's been a while. Glad I can catch a stream again to celebrate so many months.
Yeah, 43 months is really something. Thank you for all of your support, and especially keeping that up even though, you know, the times and everything haven't always worked out for your times and my times to mix. Really enjoyed how, to get what people regard as the best ending, you have to be unethical. You like it when a game makes you step on some toes. Fallout 4 is so safe. And I have said this before about all the little interactions. Like, even the threats of the bad guys are tame. The language is tame. The moral dilemmas are tame. There's no way to be a real evil person. And Far Harbor at least makes an earnest attempt to change some of that. But until you get there, yeah, just treat it like a playground, because that's how they want you to treat it anyways, in my opinion. Yeah, Zartrin, glad to have you when you can. Hope things have been well for you. This past week in particular has been spotty for me, but I'm hoping the internet situation is at least stable enough that I can get back to doing more of this. And Rainstorm Wanderer, thank you for 33 months. It's almost been 3 years. What?
Adnock love bribe of 5 hug.
It's amazing how long some of y'all have been with me. In fact, you can't be evil in the main game, but you have a DLC around being evil causes a lot of whiplash. Since Nate and Nora always lean toward being good, even if they can be kind of snarky, then suddenly they're cool with being a slaver and a raider. Yeah, and then the options there, they swung too far in the opposite direction. They're like, okay, if you don't want to be an evil person and enslave your own settlements, well, now you basically have to skip 80% of the DLC content. Yeah, what the hell was that? Oh, you've got a light on. Is that power armor? Can't tell if I'm hitting... I just whiffed 3 shots in a row. Didn't whiff that one, though. The game loop, even if you become a raider boss, is defending settlements from other raider gangs or gunners or super mutants. Yet I feel like the base game version of that was not a complex enough loop to be satisfying in the long term. Alright, we got some economy wonder glue, oil can, aluminum can. Okay, lots of adhesive. So that's actually been a great part of this. Decent amount of aluminum as well, and some bottles. I wonder, while I'm here, I can get deep pocketed. So that's going to increase my carry capacity even more. Any leather laying around? Red leather, yellow leather, anybody? Oh, wait, maybe I have enough adhesive I can put a suppressor on my 12-7. That's the other workbench. Made a character explicitly to be a raider so you wouldn't lock yourself out of Preston on your main run, only to find that you can't raid any settlements until you own them. You can only raid your own places, which you then have to take care of, except they're evil. It's a perfectly balanced system. What do I need? Oh, I used all my adhesive. Okay. I promise, Grunt, you're going to get your suppressor soon. I guess we can do a little looting. That's part of the treat of playing Fallout, right? A little bit of looting. Honestly, if we're talking kind of in meta about the game direction and such, I feel like the start of the whole playing it safe thing was pretty much Skyrim. But Skyrim isn't a clean enough fantasy setting where you don't really notice it. There aren't too many rough edges that get rounded down to be safe and palatable. But when you look at Skyrim, it kind of feels like that's the beginning of it. And then Fallout 4, and now look at Starfield. I mean, they called Starfield NASA punk, but there is nothing punk about Starfield. It is so safe and so tame, and it just, I want to say polished, but not in the way that polished usually means. More in the sense of, like, everything is a safe, non-threatening, non-challenging sort of experience, morally and emotionally. Broad audience appeal, the broadest. The broadest audience is not an audience at all. I don't know if that came across deep or pretentious, but I'm gonna roll with it. Like, if you don't know what you are and what you stand for, you're not really gonna have anybody to stand by you. You'll just be kind of passively consumed. Like 4 these days, but you were a massive New Vegas head, and when 4 came out, you bounced off it at first. Had to get it in your head that it won't be more old-style Fallout, but if you treat it like a survival game with some fun gun customization, you'll have a great time. Yeah, it's, you know, in a way, it goes past the intent of the author and the creator and becomes a pretty cool sandbox for us to play around in. All right, let's, see if we can do this. Oh, we've got an ad break. I'll wait on the big confrontation for the ads. Taken writing classes before, and your professors always said that if you try to appeal to everyone, you appeal to nobody. You've got to make something and know who you want your creation to be for. Exactly. And to some extent, I feel like you also should know what you stand for and what your principles are. I feel like New Vegas was not afraid to present you with an ideology and show you its positives and negatives, or at least what its adherents would argue, and let you make your own decisions and draw your own conclusions. And I feel like the conclusions that you draw from that are then even stronger than being told, like, here are your 4 morally safe story choices. Have fun. I got lots of oil, so that's all good. There's a reason that you can spark a who's the best faction argument about New Vegas to this day. Yeah, I'm trying to think if a parallel really exists in 4. But like when you compare the depth of what most people would say are the bad factions, when you compare the Institute to the Legion, the narrative depth just falls short on the Institute as an antagonist, I feel. Hey, Nightwar, welcome in. Good to have you. No worries about being late. We all arrive in our own time. I'm just waiting on the ads to play out before we go and have a big confrontation here. Try to get ourselves another magazine and a bobblehead for our collection. Raider outfits might have leather. Yeah, that's possible. That is possible. I'm more concerned about adhesive at the moment. Can really get to talk to Caesar about his vision and what he wants for the wasteland. Father doesn't ever really say why we're replacing people with robots or turning people into super mutants. Yes, and you're going to get me started on how every single iteration of Fallout these days has to have... There's a checklist. They have to have caps. No narrative reason. They have to have super mutants. Shoehorned narrative reason. They've got to have Brotherhood of Steel. They've got to have Enclave. Yeah, I'm really glad I'm playing the Fallout 4 version that doesn't have the Enclave also shoved in, because it was the thing that was in the TV show that they had to bring back because of the iconography. It's very reminiscent of how Silent Hill kept trying to bring back Pyramid Head because he was popular and not because it made narrative sense. Is that a Creation Club thing? Yes, with the next-gen patch. There's like wandering Enclave and Enclave missions and all sorts of stuff.
He tries to leave, kill him. You Oh. Ah, you're gonna stealing me. Don't kill. You prove.
Are you really going?
I'm gonna have him kill Jake, I think, so that I can try to get some shots in.
You're worth more, Jake.
Walk away, Jake. But if I don't...
Don't do it, Jake.
Do it, Jake.
This man is nothing to you.
Sorry, but I've got no choice.
Let's see if we can back out through the door, and I'm gonna eliminate some numbers. What? Jake stun-locked me and killed me with a pistol whip. I don't know if you saw it, but did you see how I froze in place? That's because of a cool thing that started in Skyrim where melee attacks, because they want them to be cinematic, they can freeze you in place and do a like finisher combo on you. Jake just beat me to death with a pipe pistol. Yeah, eliminating numbers. I did eliminate one. All right, I'm a little hungry. So maybe we try to kill the weaker ones first. Still hungry or what? Why am I still so hungry? Now I'm properly fed. Fact you freeze before that is so Bethesda. Yeah. Yep, they force it to get the cinematic moment. Alright, so I'm going in with a semi-auto with a large magazine so that I can
Pretty strong to me.
It was
try to kind of mag dump multiple of them so I can get it down to me and slag, basically.
Oh, this one. Kill that.
You said we'd be ready.
Prove to me.
Oh God, what do I do?
Walk away, Jake. You don't... Sure. Right.
Please let me go.
Sure. Right. Mm-hmm.
What's it
come
gonna
after my
be,
thing.
Jake?
There,
I think I used all my Nuka Quantums. That was a mistake. It's the fire. Okay, that worked a little better. Honestly, I think some jet might be what I need to do it. We'll mag dump the weaker ones after taking a healthy dose of jet. Also, the way they have this ambush setup where it locks you in dialogue sucks.
Right. It was easy.
Most of that. CJ,
They're gonna kill me.
stealing things. Oh, this wonderful. Kill that.
You said.
Prove to me.
Oh.
Walk away, Jake.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Go.
But if I don't do it, Jake.
Oh.
What's it
come after
gonna
my
be,
family if I
Jake?
do. Sorry, but I've got no choice.
Wait, I don't know what happened because I just got... Oh, I forgot I gotta eat. I just got the notification as if I passed the speech check.
There, I did what you asked. God, take it when you sit.
Oh! Did one of them fall in the vat? Oh, that's all my 12-7 ammo. I don't know what's happening. I don't even know if I'm making hits. It just works. All of this, it just works. Should take the shish kebab. It only weighs 3. Take it as a collectible. See that mountain there? You can climb that. I think one of them fell in the lava, or the, you know, whatever it is. Picket fences. And an explosive bobblehead. What do we got in here? Okay. All right, let's go lock it in with the save. Climb might be a stretch, but you can Skyrim horse up the side and get met with an invisible wall that says, you can't go in this direction. Oh, we have fun here. Feeling a little light on ammo after this. We're gonna have to stop and get some more, but we're gonna have to do that next time as it's getting late. I did get started late, but things seemed to be stable today, so I am happy to be here and excited to be doing more streams. As I say, I will be back with Kenshi tomorrow and Sunday, and next week, look forward to more Fallout 4. Also, I have videos on the channel. I've got Fallout 4 videos. I've got Kenshi videos. I've got a Project Zomboid video on the way, and this collector series will also be a video, but until then, you can catch up with the whole VOD series in the playlist linked in the comment if you are on YouTube. Let's go ahead and wrap up. It's been a good one. Thanks for being here with me, everybody. Kenshi, yeah, we got Kenshi tomorrow. Kenshi weekends. All right, let's go ahead and start by wrapping up YouTube. YouTube, thank you for being here with us, whether you were here live or you caught the VOD. I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoyed this installment of Fallout 4 Collector as much as I have, and we hope to see you again for another one. But until then, please take care of yourself.